All right, number 7. We finally get to have some fun. Got some fractions here. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to solve for y and graph these equations. So the first one we have 1/3 x minus 2y equals -8/3. All right, I'm going to solve this one first. Again, I'm going to move the x to the other side and change the sign. So leaving my -2y here equals -1/3 x, and then minus, because that's -8/3. All right, and last thing I need to do is get rid of this -2 with the y. So we're going to divide by -2. Okay, here's how this works. When you have a fraction and you're adding a division part to it, that number is just going to get multiplied by the bottom number. That's where division is. So this new number that we're dividing by is going to increase the number that we were already dividing by that factor. So when I divide -2 by -2, I just get y. Now over here, think about this, and this is what's going on. I'm going to show you the steps. I have a -1/3, and that -2 is getting multiplied by the bottom because it's being divided. Okay. And then I have my x, and the same thing for this last number. I have 8/3, and it's getting multiplied by this -2 that I just divided. That's how it's working. When I do the math, I have a negative divided by negative, which is going to be positive. And this will end up being y equals 1/6x. Over here, we can reduce first. 8 divided by 2 will give us 4. So this will be 4. That would just be 1. Negative over negative is a positive, so I just get a positive 4/3. If you don't like this, you're welcome to multiply everything by 3, then divide, and you'll still get there. This is just another method. So I will do the other side the traditional way. So -1/3x minus 3y equals 8/3. Okay, so we have division by 3. I'm going to multiply everything by 3. So when I multiply by 3, it gets rid of division by 3. So that leaves me with a -x. Multiply by 3, that gives me a -9y equals, multiply by 3, gets rid of division, and leaves me with 8. Okay, move the x to the other side. So we get -9y equals x plus 8, and then divide everything by -9. Now that might be easier for you to do it this way, but it doesn't help to learn some new tricks. Divide, and we get y equals, this will be 1/9. It'd be negative x, and then minus 8/9. So either way, you can either just multiply by 3, or you can move the x over and then divide by 2. And if you have division already, you're just going to multiply those numbers at the bottom and make them bigger. So this is what we end up with. And from here, we have 1/6. And then we have 4/3. And then here we have -1/9. And then we have -8/9. Okay, so down here we can see these two lines have been graphed, and it looks like they cross right here at -8, 0, right there at -8, 0. So we get one solution negative 8, y value of 0.